What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back. I am the Guitarist 562 and I do video game guides and walkthroughs. And in today's video, I'm going to show you guys exactly what you need to know when it comes to the material transmutation. So as you guys can see here, the material transmutation has 3 levels. If you don't know how to use this, the best thing to do to save your money is understanding what you want to get. Now, unlike KR, there's only 3 tiers, but don't worry about that. You want to get to the 3rd tier, which is not hard to get. You do get these bonus rewards. This is not that big of a deal. What you really want is to get the group 2, because that's where some of the saucy stuff comes that you want to get. For example, you get the Ebon Roar Greaves. You also get the Ancient Tapestry Mantle. You get a lot of the heroic stuff. You get the Band of Universal Power. That's what people are doing right now. The Call of Decimation, Belt of Bloodlust. As for the weapons, it's all heroic stuff. So honestly speaking, there's a couple of things from the open world, like the Staff of the Umbermaster, but you really want to try to roll for that. So the way you do it is you go ahead and you can use this button right here to fully get to what you need with all the blue stuff. But as you can see, I capped out and I can't get to level 3. So you want to make sure that when you go ahead and do this, you mid-max on the amount of purple stuff that you're doing with the actual, the purple stuff with the blue stuff. So for example, I can do like 2 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe I can use some of these purple right here. You see that right there? And let's say, like, what other purple stuff do I got? Let's see it. This one has debuff duration, mana regen, I can get rid of that one, stun resistance, I can get rid of that one. And you can basically choose what bad stuff you want to feed into this to get a higher chance of a better drop. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and let's finish this up with a couple of more of those. Let me go ahead and delete this, because let's see, let's go up to 7. And as you can see, I don't want to put this item that's worth 225. You get to kind of understand the numerical values of these items. Afterwards, let's say, I can get rid of this. Not a big deal. But, you can kind of see how much each piece is worth, if that makes sense. So I'm at 1645. Put that in. So this is basically worth like around 300 to 400. So you want to make sure that the pieces that you're going in mathematically make sense. So that way you're not over capping on basically resources. So let's just make this easy. I don't want to put 4. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3. And then if you have an excess amount of everything else, sure. Let's go ahead and mix this up with a couple of these blues. Boom. And now the weapon costs the most, 700k. The chest costs the most. That costs way too much. But if you want a rare 3, always hit the accessory button. It's the cheapest, but honestly, it has the highest value to make quick money for only today. As you know that the price of this stuff is going to drop dramatically because of this stuff. So let's go ahead and hit it. Let's see what we get. Skip the animation because no one wants to see that. And I got the Eldritch Ice Band. And the cool thing about this too is that if you don't like the trait that you got, you can always get rid of it. As you can see, I got it right here. This has max mana. I don't like that. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. I don't like this stun chance. I don't like this collision chance. Let me go ahead and get rid of a couple more things. Sleep resistance, collision resistance. The thing that I found that's very effective too is actually the guild boss. I mean the guild box weapons. So let's go ahead and add a couple more. Let's see, blue. I'll show you what that means right now. See, boom. If you've been saving your coins since the beginning of time, you can feed it these blue weapons right here. If you go to the guild merchant Jansen, oh shoot, I left guild. But basically that box gives you a chance to buy out the spear right away and start working on your weapon. I'm sorry, what am I talking about? It gives you a chance to just feed it these blue weapons here. So go to the substance transformation again, weapons. As long as it's not binded to something, you should be able to use it. Not sure what's pulling up right now. Anyway, there you go. Now for the runes, it's kind of a similar thing. You can see what it drops. Tier 3, you can get any of these drops. And the bonus reward here is rune fragments. So it's a lot of cool stuff. Let's go to tier 4, and you get a chance for the Chaos Rune Selection chest. It's been a minute since I've played Chaos, so I don't know what that is. That's a whole different video, so I'm going to end the video right now. This is just what I wanted to show you guys for substance material transmutation. So remember, go into the auction house. You can actually see some of the items have already dropped, like a band. The Band of Universal Power has already went from 30k. It's 3k, and the lithograph for the Band of Universal Power is already 2,498, and it's going to keep dropping. This used to be an 8k item. So that's it for today's video. Hopefully you learned how to use a substance material transmutation. But remember, use it for the best way possible. make sure that you're using a mixture of blues and purples, and you can use these items as well. Everything can go in. Unfortunately, these greens can go in, but the precious marines can't. Before you were able to in my last video. You can actually dissolve the precious marines into greens, but we got that KR patch where they fixed that. That's it for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, take it easy, guys. And as always, stay blessed.